Hello everybody and welcome back to another War Thunder video. This isn't originally what I was going to plan for today, but I kind of ran out of time to work on a lot of the other projects I've been working on, so I figured we'd roll back to some basics. We'd just take out the Sherman. Everybody loves the Sherman, well, most everybody loves the Sherman, and I don't think I've featured a Sherman on my channel in 6 months plus. So, well, aside from the German Sherman, but that doesn't count. So it's long overdue that we go back and revisit the tank that is more American than apple pie. And as an added bonus, I'll be talking a little bit about the fact that I got to ride in one of these a couple weeks ago, probably over a month ago now. But thank you, dog. But I got to actually ride in one of these at the American Heritage Museum and talk a little bit about that and kind of the experience of it and how it relates to how the tank feels in game. And what I want you guys to do down in the comments is let me know what you think of all the new stuff in this update, because obviously there's quite a bit of new stuff just even in the background here. I gotta say, this is gonna make recording stuff in the hangar interesting because there's a lot more sounds going on with these guys shooting around, the Bradleys rolling around on the track, the conveniently placed premiums that just say buy me, buy me, buy me. But regardless, let's take this thing out and let's see how we do. Alright, so first match we got Stalingrad, and it didn't put my camouflage on. Thank you very much. I love when it does that, it just deselects the camo you had on your tank. So I guess we can start by just going through while we're driving into battle, and I'll kind of talk about some of the highlights and some of the more disliked features that I have with this new patch. Overall, I haven't really played a ton, so it's kind of just the scraping the surface kind of things that I've started to run into, whether I like or dislike them. The main one I would have to say is the new UI. I am not a huge fan of it, and it could just be because I'm used to the old one after so many years, but the new one just doesn't feel finished. Like, it feels very unpolished and just not well done. Maybe that's just me, let me know if you agree with that, but I really wish they would just kind of revert it back, especially stuff like the modification window. Some of the stuff looks fine, like the majority of the menus look fine, the sim menu, stuff like that, it all looks okay, but the modifications menu, the post-battle results screen, I despise it. It is hell spawn as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, just stuff like that. The whole way that clicking on things in the hangar is now, it just, I don't really care for it very much. And it could just be me, you know. You dislike new things, dislike change, but I don't know, I personally tend to think that it's just not a good change, because I'm not really that against. I've been hoping for UI changes, and I gave some feedback on UI changes that I was hoping we would get, and then they kind of did absolutely nothing that I saw suggested, and just kind of did their own thing as they usually do, so, you know. Always great. Hello, Mr. Tyrone. Alright, claiming our first victim. Let's try to creep up and hope we don't get shot from the left. Looks like we're good. Let's talk a little bit about the Sherman now, and oh, there was an enemy right there. And sort of what it was like to ride in. I gotta say, it was definitely an interesting experience to ride in one of these tanks, because you see these things in games and you play them and whatnot, but it's not the same as actually seeing one in action. And it was actually the first time I'd ever seen a tank in real life move from what I can recall, like with my own eyes. Obviously, you see them in films and stuff, but it is by no means the same. First thing that really stuck out to me, you know, climbing in, I've seen tanks not moving, so it's not that much different, but you climb in, and when the engine starts, you feel the engine. It's not like, you hear it, obviously, because it's loud, big old diesel engine in the back, but you feel it in your chest, just the rumbling, and it is an experience that very much like. Big engines are just very cool, and it is no different when you're in a tank. You really feel the power that these things have. But other than that, the thing that really struck me was just how smooth it rode. You're not like, you expect it to be clunky, you're thinking like a tank, but no, it just very smooth and does not feel like feel like in game where when you take a corner the whole thing just comes to a screeching halt sometimes. It was very smooth, just everything about it. Do not disrespect me. I'm trying to tell people a story here, Mr. Panzer 4J. But yeah, I'm sure many of you who are watching... Oh. German Sherman. Alright. Game number 2, and I swear this is like the only map that I can get. This is the map that I got yesterday when I was trying to record the Chile... How is it pronounced again, that? Chilede? Something like that. I don't know. Italian is a very confusing language. I'll just pronounce it as celery and make everybody mad at me. But as I was saying before we got cut off by the imposter Sherman, I'm sure many of you have also had the experience of either seeing tanks running or gotten to maybe ride in one. I know it's not a super uncommon thing. It's very expensive to do, which is unfortunate, but, you know, these tanks aren't cheap to own or maintain, so it's understandable. Come on, tank, go up the hill. You are not slow. But yeah, it was just a very cool experience, and if you ever get the chance to do it, obviously don't, like, waste all your money on it. It's not like, oh my goodness, this is life-changing, but it is very, very cool, and I'm sure some tanks might be life-changing, like riding in Tiger 131 or something. That would be cool. But, you know, can't have everything. And I hear someone off to our right. That's probably like a Puma or something if I had to guess. If it's... Oh! That was a cannon, not a... Is there something else around that corner? Oh, no, I guess it was just the 20mm shooting us. Wow, that was a loud 20mm. Oh, come on, Chaffee. Don't be smoking. It's bad for your health. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I spaced out there for a second. Oh my goodness, that's a Dicker Max. Hello. Commander. Okay. Spaced out there for a second, just not paying attention at all. Got very lucky that guy bounced. It is good that Shermans have no armor. Even though that is a myth. I guess we can try to attack the sea point and see what we can do. Oh good, they killed the rat. Oh, what is in the bushes there? Yeah, this new low-speed stabilizer is pretty nice. I know this has been in for a while where you can drive a bit faster with it still stable, but it's a very, very nice thing to have. Just being able, like, even right now, it's still fully stabilized. Very nice. Very smooth. Anybody coming out of their spawn? No, we're being shot by... No, that's probably a guy up in the rocks over there. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh. Yeah, of course you get my... Oh. I thought he killed the guy on the opposite side of the turf for a second there. I was like, hold up. How, though? Alright, come on. Did KV-1 get killed, or is he just ignore? Oh, he pulled up next to me. Okay. Good, 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 good. That's a good place for you to be. KV, don't kill the guy over there. Just look towards their spawn. That will help us, I'm sure. get my turret ring. Man! I know there's something behind me, but there's not really much I can do about it at this point. I think we're just gonna have to go for the ditch. Oh, okay, they got him. Good stuff. Let's try to return back to the point and see if we can get some repairs and maybe a new crew member. That would be a good move, I think. Okay, KV. I understand that the KV-1 does not have, like, the strongest gun or whatever, but, like, was it really that hard? It wasn't even a whirlwind, and you had that much trouble, my man? Goodness. Can't say too much, because I was struggling against that Panzer IV, but... Yikes. Oh. Hello. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if it feels a little bit rushed and the audio isn't the greatest. The area I'm recording in is not soundproof very well. I haven't gotten all the soundproofing stuff that I need, and when the blower's going on the stove over there, it just ruins all of my audio, and it is very annoying because I shut it off and then it just decides to turn on again while I'm recording. It's so much random noise down here. It's just very frustrating. But nonetheless, I wanted to get a video out to you guys and just kind of ramble a little bit, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, also let me know, and I'll not do it again in the future. But I just wanted to see if a little bit more of a relaxed video would be interesting to you guys. So stay tuned. We'll have some more Cursed by Design videos coming out in the near future. So just stay tuned for that, as well as just more War Thunder content. So hit the sub button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.